Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie. Hope you're doing well, feeling good, and ready to find out what the tea/gossip is about you. I'm going to get into it. We're going to talk about how they see you as a person, how they feel about your energy, what do they think about your personality, do they think you have any spiritual gifts, and what are they saying about your life or what's going on with you. It's going to be I'm going to try to do it 30 minutes or less. I got out of work a little bit earlier. They let us go for the holiday since this is my last week. Hopefully, I took my drug test for the new job on Friday, but I'm hoping to hear back with a start date. I let them know that Thursday is my last day of work. That's also the day my car is going into the shop because of the holiday. So it's like, all at once. But I got home 2 hours early, so let's do a reading for you. Now, since all people have both feminine and masculine energies, I'm going to describe your feminine energy and your masculine energy. These are all famous people or characters that are going to help me describe how they see you as a person. How would they describe you, if you will? This would be your feminine. Whoa. How does the collective view my viewer as a person? Ooh, Rihanna. So you could be good with fashion. You could have your own unique style. You could dress promiscuously, but it doesn't have to be. Or just, it's summer. Maybe just like walking around in bathing suits. You could be pregnant as well. Doesn't have to be. Isn't she in real life? I think so. Unless she had it already. I know she had one, and then at the Super Bowl, I was like, she's pregnant again? Oh my God. But I feel that she's getting up there like me. It's like, get them out before our wombs. Not that we're old, but you know what I mean? You don't want to have babies too old. Want to be young moms. We have Wonder Woman. You could be from the Caribbean or have an accent. You could do well in your career or own your own business or empire. You could be somebody who helps with domestic violence or are known for that. And then Wonder Woman, we have leader, helper, triumphant victory or success. So they see you as very powerful. Single parent. You could have overcame a serious setback. Cancer or illness survivor. Spiritual strong goddess. It's man or woman god. Let's see. Lady Diana Spencer was popping to me, so you could be regal and graceful. Sophisticated. Let's see what your masculine energy is. How would they describe you? Prince Akeem, Eddie Murphy, Coming to America. So you could be a bit out of your element in a new place, or trying to connect with other. Like, think about Prince Akeem. He was very wealthy but pretended to be poor. I just feel like they see you as someone who can maybe be in both worlds or relate to a lot of people. Somebody who reinvented themselves. Star-Lord, Guardians of the Galaxy. You could have a funny personality. You could have a music connection, or a little bit of an ego. Like, I'm awesome, like Star-Lord. Like, nobody's better than me. Like, maybe you just have that personality, but you're just joking. Could be. We have Tom Hanks with that regal energy as well. Sophisticated. Distinguished in your career, I feel. So was Lady Diana Spencer. Princess Diana, for anybody who doesn't know who that is. Let's see. Get a little bit more. It's funny, we're using my musical deck and you had musical connections. How would they describe the viewer? Grace Jones, learn to be your own sugar daddy. So Rags, you're your own success story. You built yourself. You could have very powerful look, strong look, like cheekbones, like just popping to me is like that strong cheekbones, like fierceness. Man or woman, you had that fierceness about you, that boss energy, leader, transformer. Debbie Harry. Fools mistake their flesh for plastic. It's not enough to be beautiful. You need to know how to be beautiful. Stay open to new things and you will never stagnate. I just feel like you're a rebel. You're always doing your own thing. You're very unique. I feel like you're edgy. You're rebellious. You're tough. I think people might be a bit intimidated by you, but I don't feel like it's because you're like an asshole or a bitch. I just feel like you have that powerhouse energy. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You could have a unique look. You just don't take anyone's shit. You speak your mind. James Brown, you're a bit of a ladies' man, or if you're a woman, you're a bit of a habitual dater, a dancer. You really like music. Ravi Shankar, you could be attached to a religion, doesn't have to be, but they just see you as very spiritual, just in tune. I just see somebody like jamming out and just being like, oh, so that you are rebellious and strong, but you're also have a guru vibe about you. It's like you know your shit. People know that you know your shit. Let's see what your vibes are. What energy do you give off to people? Humility. So you're very humble, you're very sweet, you think of other people, you like open the door for others, you're respectful, very I'm just getting like manners, like etiquette, like you know what to say, you know how to be polite and appropriate to make people feel sweet and welcome. I feel like you're a good host, you're good at calming people. Freedom. You're a free spirit. Like you have your own energy and your energy is fierce and strong. You are noticed when you come in the room. But again, that energy of you don't like to settle or stay in one place. You move around a lot. You could travel a lot. Just don't stay in things too long because you have a lot to do and you're always keeping it moving. Peacefulness, though. Very guru hippie. Like, I think you have a strong personality, and if someone pisses you off, you'll tell them about themselves. But for the most part, you're very, very zen. You don't really like conflict, but you won't avoid it either. Like, if someone steps to you, you'll check them right back. But at the same time, I think you try to be like, hey, what's the matter? Why are you so upset first? And then it gets to the point where you're like, all right, well, I'm done with this now. I tried to be nice, so you can go fuck yourself. I feel like you could go like that real fast. But for the most part, you're very sweet. You're very giving. You're very loving. You like to keep to yourself. Willingness. You're a helper. You're a hard worker. You're willing to give. You're willing to put the effort in. You're willing to be fair. You work well with others. Gratitude. You always say thank you. You always let people know that they mean stuff to you. Like you tip well if like somebody opens the door for you. You're like thank you. Like you're very humble. You have good etiquette. This is coming out a lot in your reading. Let's see what your personality is like. Like not just how you are. Like your character. That's what. Why do I keep saying like all day today? I don't know. What's your character like? Donkey, keep your heart open no matter what. You won't give up. Stubborn in the good sense. Like you're a hard worker. You're willing to carry a heavy load, and I think you have, and I think that has to do with responsibility because you're a leader. You're somebody who won't break under the pressure. You're not a quitter. You will find a way through things. Snake, live according to your divine essence. You have that fear though. Some people are scared of your bite or they just feel that you're powerful. Like people can't put their finger on it. Like, you have that witchy, warlocky, out of this worldly vibe. Like, there's something about you powerful. It intimidates people. Some people can't handle it, and some people are very drawn to it. I feel like it's one extreme or the other. Goat. You are the goat. You're very spiritual. You always have the answers. You have a wisdom about you. Like, maybe you've been to this world quite a few times, and it shows. You're a good mentor with this little goat. You're also a master in your field, or they see you as somebody very knowledgeable. Like, people probably come up to you at work and ask for your help, or just in society or within your family. Rabbit. There's that not settling, though. They see you as a little bit of a hornball, but I don't feel like it's in a disrespectful way, because I don't feel like you're a man-eater or a womanizer. You ain't about the relationship life, at least right now, in their perspective. You're about your work, you're about your spirituality, and I feel like you're straight up honest with people. Like, look, I'm just looking for a good time. Like, I don't want you to get feelings involved. And if that isn't you, I feel like maybe you came out of something that, like a habitual cheater situation, like you were with someone like that. It could be that could be on your story because of that. Like, it could be reading as you, when really that's what you overcame, because that's what happened to you. Sometimes it happens that way in readings. Take what resonates to you, though. Let's see if they're saying, since this witchy, warlocky vibe is here, let's see how they, like, what kind of magical vibes do you give off. What kind of, do they have any spiritual gifts in people's perspectives? Graveyard. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end and acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. They could think you're a psychic medium, or that you communicate with the dead in some way, or that you are a grief counselor. You have that otherworldly knowledge of how it all works, and it just makes sense to people, and they're like, how do you know that? And you're like, I don't know. It's just there. Or it's from experience, because you have that guru vibe. Intuition. So you're a psychic medium. You communicate with the dead, or they think you can. Rebirth. Oh, so you help people as well. Like, this is like a burning bowl ritual. You help people overcome. I don't know why I see, like, people dancing in the woods. Like, maybe they feel like you do some kind of, like, weird rituals. They don't know how you transform. I think you when you step into spirituality, you have a big transformation. And people in your life are like, you're weird now. Like, you're different. And that comes with spirituality. And I think that's what it's saying. Like, the old you is dead, and this, like, master guru person stepped in its place, but I don't feel like it's bad. You're very protective. They might see you as someone who, like, helps with hauntings as well. Altar. Definitely those vibes of, they feel like you have, like, a secret society or a coven or something, and you do weird rituals. This is their perspective. I'm not saying you do, but you have that vibe about you. Like, you dance under the moon naked and, like, make moon water in your backyard, and maybe you do. Like, fuck off, people. Half of that came out. Hello, fellow. You have the vibes because you are one, man or a woman, it doesn't matter. And don't listen to this bullshit. Like, first of all, I don't even say the word witch. That's the slave word for what a witch is. You should call yourself a pagan. Okay? So, man or a woman, you're a pagan, not a fucking warlock. That's a demon. Don't ever fucking call yourself that. You're not a fucking sorcerer unless you're working for the dark. Okay? So sick of these fucking terms. Yeah, you have this otherworldly knowledge too. Great in the darkness. You are definitely somebody who works with possession, house hauntings, getting the dark off of you. Cross between worlds. You're a psychic medium. And you help with possessions, or you should. Or that's what they think you do. Like you're out here getting demons out of people. Alright, let's talk about your life. What do they see you like? What's going on with you right now in their perspective? Sorry if you hear my stomach growl. I'm starving today. Go with the flow. Let go, rest, manifest. It's like you're just going, you're very passive. Maybe you're just enjoying summer. You could be on vacation. You're just not stressed out, not in a hurry, not anxious. Or like it's back to school for us, so maybe you're just like, all right, new schedule, fall schedule. Let's just see what happens. It's the first week. We'll work out the kinks. Like you're not trying to get stressed out. Sorry, why do I keep saying like? I feel like it's relevant. Do you say like? Respect your physical body. They see you a little bit like a health nut, or conscious of your space and your energy. Like you're conscious of what you put in your body. You're conscious of who you have around. You're very private. You're very mysterious with this off in the woods. You like your solitude. You don't come out unless you want to. Earth magic, again with those witchy vibes. I just see you out in nature doing stuff under the moon. They don't know. You don't tell people your business, okay? You just go with the flow. You're yourself. You'll say hi, but you don't really tell people shit. So they have this imagination about what you do. Maybe you told them that you're a witch and they don't really know what witches do, so they have this imagination. Or maybe you help them, I don't know, and they just see you as someone, because of the nature of your work, that you're very isolated. Maybe you just live in the country. Maybe you're just somebody who doesn't like coming out in the city anymore. Maybe you could have moved to the suburbs. Open to love. They see you ready for new relationships, new jobs. I think for a majority of you, you're single. It doesn't have to be. If you're not single, maybe they see you open to working on your relationship, or opening up to embracing being separated and figuring your stuff out with this go with the flow. Gotta say it always, it's collective. Enjoy music. Again, with that music reference, maybe you're launching, doing what you love. Maybe you're just out playing music. Maybe you're writing music. Maybe you're dating a musician. They just see you going to concerts, having a good summer, and being light and calm. And yeah, it's like Stella got her groove back, man or a woman. It's like you're just hanging out with friends, having a good time, and people see that. Let's see, what else do we got for you, collective? Kindred spirits. Everybody, you can just connect with people. You either have that face where you look like someone. Maybe people call you the wrong name. Oh, hey, oh, you're not so-and-so. Oh, my God, you look like so-and-so. You can have a familiar face. Or people just feel like they know you. They connect to you instantly. You're a very likable person. You make friends rather quickly. I think you embrace strangers easily, but you also like to be alone. Freedom, again with that free spirit, you need wide open space. You're newly single, you're finding your way, or you're just more happier and vibrant than you've been in the past. You're taking your power back, could be making power moves. Some of you are starting a business. Kitty. They're so confused. They don't want to eat for another 2 hours. They're biting my toes and scratching and growling. So I'm sure that. Where's that? It's one. How did they disappear so fast? It's like they know I'm talking about them and they're like. One's right here, but the other one took off. Discernment, yeah. Either you're about things and you'll do it and you'll come, or you say no and you don't fucking show up. If you don't want to do it, you ain't doing it. If you want to do it, you'll do it. You call the shots. You're also keeping people out of your life with this power. They see you like telling people off, like maybe you had a shitty person and you broke up with them. Maybe you're not talking to friends anymore that were shitty to you. They just see you putting up boundaries. You're facing karmic issues, but they see you in the power position. So maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're just moving on from them and like dealing with gossip, and like you are protected by spirit, and they again referencing that you can talk to crossover spirits. You're releasing, you could be going through, like it might not have been a breakup. Maybe you lost a loved one and you're coming back from healing and they're seeing you stronger and happy now. Maybe you lost a spouse or a parent or a child and you went through something really hard. Because people have great compassion for you, but they also see you as someone who has great compassion. You're very handsome or beautiful. People notice that about you. And yeah, you're very connected to whatever faith you believe in, or you just have that spiritual guru. Sorry, my cat chewed on these cards, but again with the gratitude, you're always saying thankful. Or you're always being thankful. You're always saying thank you. People are thankful to have you around. All right, let's close it out with, what are they saying about, let's talk about career. We'll break it down. What are they saying about your career? Friends and colleagues and taking steps. You're putting yourself out there. You could be starting your own business. You could be trying to find a job. You could be trying to network, getting more clients. But they see you taking action to change your career. A lot of changes for the better, though. Let's just clarify. What is this taking steps? Joy is fun. Yeah, you want to do something that you love doing. You care more about happiness than money. You care more about, like, this is your life. You want to go to work and enjoy it every day. So I think you're in transition. Fear popped to me. Maybe you have a lot of fear because if you're starting your own business, that could be scary. Or getting a new job could be scary. But we have happy success. So I think you're going to be all right, collective. Or they just see you as someone who's very successful and doing well. So let's talk about your family and friends. What are they saying is going on with those relationships? Family, people you're not in a romantic relationship with. This could be colleagues, friends, family members. Too many. Victim mentality. So either you're dealing with someone who is stuck in blaming you mode, or you could still be fighting. Maybe you are a victim and you're still a little bit in depression here. But let's clarify. What is this victim mentality? For some of you, I feel like this is an ex. Play it safe and family. Some of you lost. This is like grief. For some of you, this victim mentality is not negative. It's just like you keep going back and forth in your grief. Like you're trying to move on and take care of your family and live your life. Maybe you have a lot of fears about health and dying and what's going to happen to your family now. They could be saying that. But I feel like you got cheated on, or somebody did something really horrible because you're like a single parent. Or you're dealing with a lot of responsibility. Somebody passed the buck on to you. They do see you like crying about it a lot, or I don't really feel like it's negative though. I feel like this is what people are saying, like the sacred temple, like you're taking time out to heal from woe is me. Like you're being brave about it, but you're protecting your family. You're trying to do what's right for them. Intuition and manifestation, stuck energy, optimism, the loving woman, and courage. So again, they see that you're very spiritual. They could be saying that you saw the curve and you got out early. earlier, or you could still be in something, like maybe separated, but they're saying you're going to see the truth and you're going to get yourself out of it. They could be saying you're just pretending to like your job, or just pretending to be in a relationship until a switch comes over. Like with this play it safe, with this family and the stuck energy, they could see you're with someone who's like abusive or mean to you, and you need to do what you need to do to get out of it for your kids in the best way. You could be experiencing abuse. Some of you could be in a shelter, like a secret shelter, and that's why they see you doing better. You're away from this person, but you can't really tell anybody where you are. It's not going to be true for everyone, but I have to say it always, it's collective. For the rest of you, you're like stuck in a job. They see you putting yourself out there and trying to, you're still working something you don't like because you have to take care of your family, and you're playing it safe, so you're not just going to quit a job until you have a job in place. So you're kind of stuck until something comes about, but you're doing the work here. You're sick of your job, you're run down with this victim mentality. It's like, oh, I hate my job. Am I ever going to find something? What do I want to do? So you could just be stuck in a decision of what do I even apply for? Where do I go from here? But since this is to do with family and friends, maybe you're stuck with like narcissistic family members who rely on you too much with this family and play it safe. Maybe you have immigrant parents that you have to take care of. So you're stuck from like moving from a different place because you have to take everybody with you. You're a little bit resentful for it, but at the same time with the sacred temple, you want to take care of your family. You want them to come with you, and you're just trying to do the best that you can to get your family up and out of a situation. You're very optimistic though. Like, even though you might be stuck in something, or maybe there's a little bit of weight on something, family stuff, maybe it's a health thing, maybe you're waiting on results. You're being optimistic, you're praying about it, you just feel like everything's going to be okay with this intuition and manifestation. You're like, I don't know what the answers are, but I know that I'm not going to be stuck much longer. The loving woman and courage. This is about loving yourself. This is about doing what's right for you. Some of you are divine feminines, taking your children and getting out of a situation that's keeping you guys stuck. I'm not saying like leave your husband unless they're abusive or belittling in some way. Then yes, you're leaving an actual person. But I think this is about getting out of poverty. This is about getting out of a rough neighborhood and doing better for your kids. This is about maybe you took people seeing you take a loss, either in love or work, and you had to sit in something and fight your way through it for your family, and it put you in a depression. But the sacred temple, they could see you going to church and praying all the time and working hard to change your life. They see you stronger now. They see you more courageous, going after things. They don't see you in this victim mentality, but I think they brought it up because that was where you were. They're like, do you remember when so-and-so was like, woe is me, and they were crying all the time, and now they don't even bring it up. They're out here working hard, smiling and laughing. Like, there is acknowledgement of a genuine change here. But let's talk about the fear pops again. I think you have a lot of traumas and a lot of fears, but I think it's understanding, and it might be about with the loving man, or I'm sorry, the loving woman with the loving man. They might be saying you're scared to give your heart again. You're scared to date because you've been through something really, really traumatic. So let's talk about your relationship. What are they saying? Either this, if you're single, this would be who you just recently ended things with, or your last relationship. And if you're with someone, it's who you're with now. What are they saying about this? Or someone you're dating. Ascended Masters. So they see this, to me this is like power couple, or let me get a clarifier. I need to know which way this is going. Friends and colleagues. So you could have started as friends and worked together. Now you are lovers who have an empire together, like power couple, like I was feeling. But although they see you as a strong couple, I think you've been struggling. Maybe you've had public fights, or you've been discussing in some way that your relationship isn't going as smoothly as possible. It could be health stuff and not like arguments. Maybe one of your spouses in and out of the hospital, so they're always like, you're tired, you run down. But with the kindred partnership and friends and colleagues, they see you as a positive couple. You came out with the Ascended Masters. This is a power couple energy. You could be bosses. For some of them are super catty. Sometimes they feel like you only have the position you have because of who you dated or who dates you or whatever. But that's the fragmented, the bitchy side. But majority of them, they see you like throwing yourself into work and then throwing yourself into a relationship, and you just haven't been able to find the balance, or you just look for friends, and your energy about dating is blocked. It could be that. What are they saying about your relationship? Deception. Somebody cheated here, or they're saying there's something wrong going on in this relationship. I think they see you as the loyal one, but I don't think they feel they feel your person's doing something behind your back or did. Happy success, planning in action, and stuck energy. So I think you were going one way. I think you both had a plan as a couple. Everything was going great. If you did build something together, but we have stuck energy. You could be fighting about money, about business, or about a cheating scandal. Why is stuck energy here? Milestone in reverse, behind a mask in reverse, and great achievement. They might be saying this relationship is just for status, it's fake, that you two are faking it. Or that your person faked it with you. New supportive connections in reverse and increase. Either this person is like, whoever you're dating could be your friends and family are noticing they're isolating you and they don't like it. They're keeping you stuck. They're seeing a change in you and they don't like it, or they saw this change in you and now they see you making plans and being more successful. They definitely see this person could have cheated with somebody at work if this is past tense, or they cheated you out of money if you owned something together, or if you're with someone, they're sketched out about them. They think they have plans and motives. Some of them think that your person's only with you for gains in the professional arena, or vice versa. Maybe they feel like you're only with your just really, we don't care about catty shit. Overall, let's break it down even more. For the ones that are single, what do we need to know about the love situation? What are they saying about you? The honoring path, like you're doing the right thing. Maybe you're celibate, maybe you're just being single, or you're going about things the right way, like you're upfront and honest about what you want. Yeah, I think you're just trying to have friends. I don't think they see you as somebody out here being a whore or anything. I think that you want to take things slowly. You've been through it. They're definitely recognizing this. Yeah, that you've come through a lot, that you've learned your lesson. When it comes to dating, you're taking your time. And it's about getting to know. You love yourself, you know what you want, and you're willing to wait for the right love. So they see you as someone who's very chill. For the people with someone, happy success. So maybe you overcame a cheater scandal. Maybe you guys stayed together, or you're doing really well and you're really successful, and all that was just your haters putting some shadows on you. What are they saying about your relationship? Decrease. Ugh. This person, never mind. They take your happiness. They take your success. They use you for money. They think this person is using you. A creative endeavor. Yeah, for a work project. Or they're like Ponzi scheming you. Like, invest in this. You're going to have so much success. And everyone's like, no, you're not. They're just stealing your money. They see you in this for just the fun. I don't think they think you're in love, or you're mistaking fun for love because you've been on your own, or like I said, you're just trying to have fun. Taking steps. I think you're taking steps away from this person. I think you're feeling the crunch. I think people are saying, like, they're about to get the axe. Like, they were just hanging out and, it was about a creative endeavor. It's about work, but it's not about love. Or they're saying you're upset. You thought this relationship was going a certain way when really it was just about fun and work. So now you're taking steps away from that person because you're like, ew, they just wanted me for my things or my body. Take what resonates to you. Peace and family. You want peace if you have kids with this person. You don't want to fight anymore. And I think you're taking steps to have more fun and focus more on work and make peace in your home. For the rest of you, I think you're taking steps to take a break or to separate, because I think you do feel like that's going to make your kids happier in the end. Either you're recognizing that you're always going to be fighting. One is just done and the other one wants, there's a little bit of toxic energy with this decrease. So let me see what this is. Help me counsel you a little bit more. There's somebody at work spying for this person. If you're like getting divorced, be very, very, very careful about who you tell family or friends. Somebody's giving information to an ex here, because I see you playing it safe. The vast universe, you don't know what's ahead. You want what's best for your family. You want peace. And I think you're trying to build something for yourself, and I think this person's trying to, somebody's wearing a mask here. Somebody's lying about their intentions when it comes to your money and your work. It's all over the place, but it's about that. Teacher, higher self, deserving. I think the best advice for you, whatever's going on in your life, Spirit's like, just follow your own tuition. But I think people have their guard up with whoever you're dating. And I think you do too. Or they're just gossiping. I'll leave that with you, but that's what they're saying about your life, you in general. I hope you liked it. 39 minutes, 10 minutes over. That's not bad. I will see you all again tomorrow, and enjoy your day, your night. Please give this a like, hit the subscribe button, and peace, everybody. Toodles.